United States not to take military
North Korea's
action.
nuclear and missile capability has posed the toughest foreign policy dilemma.
Third World War is unlikely.
No, I don't believe there'll be a third world war. Probability of this is very high.
We are not going to have a third world war.
We are currently witnessing a cold third world war.
I hope not.
The Syrian conflict is already a global conflict.
The North Korean leader is so close to getting a nuclear capability.
This is perhaps the first period of the biggest powers simultaneously rubbing right up against each other.
Western leaders believe they're more strong than Russia. Russia is an adversary.
So many conflicts that have so many international actors involved. This is a new kind of war by proxy.
The great powers are all being led by real nationalists, and of course that does make it difficult for any given country to back down in a crisis.
You have multiple players. Some of them could upset the apple cart unintentionally.
Them misunderstanding us, taking democracy an essentially weak and inefficient form of government. From both sides, we have propaganda.
The breakdown of those barriers in terms of acceptability of mass destruction.
If Americans kill Russian soldiers.
Cutting off of communications, either through the cutting off of cables or through the cyber attack of satellite systems.
If the American government starts pulling out US personnel from the Korean Peninsula, that would be extremely dangerous signal.
The international community has largely ignored the Syrian conflict. If we continue to sit and watch, this conflict is going to grow and come and hit us without us even realizing. Though the Middle East is an area of conflict, there are many civil society actors working on the ground. It is these people who will be the pillars of peace when the time is right.
We have the United Nations, we have arms control agreements, the kind we didn't have at an earlier age. All of these institutions are sort of a restraining web.
I think they're more likely to be proxy wars, and the burden will be borne principally by others than by the great powers themselves.
It's more likely to happen if we imagine it's impossible.